Hello everyone, happy St. Patrick's Day. So my card today is going to be a shaker card. I'm using the MFT Lucky Coordinating Dynamics, and that is the rectangle from Blueprints 1. I use that on a lot of cards to do the front panel. So I'm just cutting this out of a piece of Nina 80-pound cardstock to create the front panel of my shaker, or the front of my shaker window. I made this card several times. I made like maybe 4 of these cards. And I like this technique. I cut the shapes also out of the thick, fun craft foam that you get from the craft store to create my shaker windows. Instead of using a bunch of foam tape, it's a lot easier. I mean, you have to put a lot of adhesive around, but to create those intricate shaker windows, it's a lot easier than trying to maneuver um, the uh, the foam tape around those corners and things. So I've got my piece of acetate, and I'm stamping the sentiment from the MFT Lucky stamp set, and I'm stamping it with the Tailored Expressions Poppy Seed ink. It's a dark gray. So I'm going to use a ton of score tape on this card, so I super sped it up because nobody wants to watch adhesive being placed that much, right? So first I'm going to put my acetate to make the window. Wouldn't it be great if we could really do it this fast? Just super speed things up when it comes to like the more mundane parts of it. It's like Micro Machines crafting. Does everyone remember that commercial from the 80s? The Micro Machines? Mm-hmm. Okay, so now I've adhered that thick piece of craft foam onto my front panel, and now I have these wells that I can put my sequins in. So now I've got to put adhesive on this part so that I can adhere a backer when I have my shaker bits in there. Trying to get close to the shapes so that it doesn't leave any gaps. So I'm using Pretty Pink Posh sequins in all for today, and this is the Marshmallow, the 4mm, and I'm putting the white in. It's like a white, and I'm using that to color my star. These things can irritate the crap out of you. The static electricity that they create, they jump all around and they get into the adhesive, and you have to be patient with these little things. I made 4 of these cards. It's a good thing I have a lot of children and they've taught me patience. So this color is Shamrock, and I'm using it to color the clover. And then this color is the 4mm charcoal that I recently showed in a haul video. Now, the last card that I made that I actually photographed at the end of this video, I used a lot more sequins, and I liked that a lot better. So when they practically were filled up, like maybe 3/4 of the way, that I think that looked the best. It's hard to determine that when it's laying flat. So you got to keep in mind that once you stand it up, all of those are going to sink to the bottom. So here I'm putting the base, just a piece of Nina 110 to create my shaker card. I hope you guys enjoyed and have a great St. Patrick's Day.